Hello and welcome to a very special bonus episode of Comics Code Authority. As our listeners might know, my name is Elvis and I'm very happy to report that the three of us have been given access to a special advance review copy of Jupiter's Legacy Requiem number 5, the penultimate issue of the first arc of the grand epic conclusion of Mark Millar's outstanding Jupiter's Legacy saga. And I have to say, it's one that packs a real punch. If you've been following my other quick reviews of the series so far on both Comics Code Authority and my personal channel, you might know the series does hold a special place for me. It was one of the first comic runs that began to collect in earnest, and each new Max series was something I waited with bated breath. When Jupiter's Requiem was first released, to say that I was full of anticipation is putting it lightly, and it hasn't really disappointed yet. Issue number 5 is no exception to that. The amazing art and coloring by Tommy Lee Edwards and Giovanna Nero is self-evident. The franchise has had an all-star roster of artists, and these two slot in against them seamlessly. On the story side, I have to say this issue exceeded almost all of my expectations. One of my favorite things about Millar's writing is this penchant for being able to jump between both very human and very sobering, somber character moments that really speak to an emotional core and earnestness, and then just the most outrageous and insane set pieces and plot beats. You see it in his Ultimates, in Kick-Ass, and even in something as wholesome as Starlight. And I have to say, it's something that always draws me back to his writing. I can't think of a single other writer that skillfully does either with as much frequency. Can it be jarring? Sure. But it's memorable, and I find it endlessly entertaining. This issue has maybe the most overt aspects of this from the entire 3 Max series. On one hand, we have this incredible through line into Sky Fox's mental and emotional state, something that not only deepens his character in Requiem, but actually casts his actions in the original Jupiter's Legacy in a new light, crafting a deeper background to the events of the Max series in a way that feels natural and makes a lot of sense. It made me want to go back to reread those with this in mind, and I will. On the other hand, we have some really insane juxtaposition of a very lurid nature. Let's leave it at that. And it's good, it's dramatic, it's fun, it's crazy, but these are the tone switches that are a hallmark of Millar's writing, and I wouldn't have it any other way. The climax of this first half also kicks into high gear, and really does a no-holds-barred shake about the plot. I won't spoil anything, but I was left speechless by the amount of twists and turns the story took on its way to the grand finale in only just this issue. Some were obvious and very bluntly foreshadowed, but others are just complete surprises, and I'm glad for each one of them. It has me super excited for the next issue and finale of this first arc. It sets up so much for this series moving forward. If only 6 issues after this, I have to wonder where this is all gonna go. I can't wait to figure out. Overall, 8 out of 10 or 2 thumbs up. If you're a Jupiter's Legacy or Jupiter Circle fan who has been waiting to jump in on this series, don't wait any longer. Pick this up immediately. You won't regret it. And thank you to Millar World for giving us an advance copy. I can't wait to get my physical copy along with this.